Imagine executing a flawless personal strategy to secure your highly prestigious supernatural future inside a major paranormal territory. Finding absolute sanctuary inside your heavily structured, solitary woodland routine, only to watch your beautifully structured universe violently fracture when an unexpected, high-stakes political betrayal forces you into a high-security, forced proximity captivity under the control of a notoriously ruthless, cold-blooded elite alpha. This is the breathlessly high-octane, intensely moving, and utterly addictive reality that detonates across the pages of Hazelwood's spectacular paranormal romantasy masterpiece, Mate. Standing as a monumental, chart-topping second installment of the globally adored Bride series, this exceptional novel delivers an absolute triumph of the fated mates, forced proximity protection, and enemies-to-lovers genres, making it a mandatory addition to your audiobook playlist where every calculated half-truth, shifting dynamic, and raw midnight confession will leave you completely spellbound. The narrative masterfully traces an intricate, fast-paced game of high-intensity emotional and tactical chess, told through alternating waves of mental combat and political deception. Serena Paris is hiding behind a heavily armored psychological shield of trauma-induced compliance to manage the deep-seated structural family trauma of sudden hybrid awakening, extreme social isolation, and a desperate need to protect her personal autonomy from power-hungry vampire, were, and human factions. Her defensive walls completely shatter when she crosses paths with Koen Alexander, a smoking hot, fiercely independent, and notoriously brilliant Northwest alpha who has built a public face around absolute internal defiance, dangerous combat prowess, and a clinical, cold-hearted focus on guarding his own deep, dark secrets, including a lifelong pact covenant of celibacy. Forced into close quarters when Serena becomes a targeted bounty across the territory, they enter a dark timeline of deep-seated mutual suspicion, sharp partner banter, and agonizingly deep mutual pining behind closed doors. Hazelwood masterfully structures an exceptionally new-age rapid-fire rhythm, effortlessly layering lush Pacific Northwest forest atmosphere and scorching explicit high-heat intimacy over a poignant, unblinking exploration of personal growth, identity crises, and severe underlying survival guilt caused by a secret ticking clock hybrid illness. As Serena and Koen navigate an escalating war zone of high society extortion, hidden historical tracking data, and shifting political alliances against a dangerous cult known as the Favored, their public faces get systematically dismantled to expose a fiercely loyal, protective jealousy. The audiobook format breathes a thrumming, deeply intimate life into this addictive tale, utilizing a god-tier conversational narration performance by Ellie Gossage and Teddy Hamilton that perfectly renders every low, gravelly rumble of possessive alpha dominance, sharp partner banter, and breathless whisper of panic flawlessly. It is a triumphant, pulse-pounding masterwork that redefines modern paranormal romance, proving that when the pristine foundations of your old life are completely smashed to ash, absolute domestic surrender to your true heart isn't a defeat. It's the only way to win the ultimate prize.